Getting my water. Hi, hello. So anyway, my phone got low and I had to charge it on the main charger. And yeah. So anyway, I'm here in, it has to be to a wall mounted one. It's lovely. So here I am. I'm on my desk and today I had to, what took so long is I had to go online and pay a bill. What a pain in the butt, you know, when you gotta pay the bill, you know. So I went and I did. So yeah, it's lovely. And the website was such a pain in the ass, you know. You know, you go on these websites and you just want to pay your bill and you go, hey, it's under this card number. Okay, I'm waiting. And I had to refresh and all this crap. And finally I paid it and I realized I had like, it had already been 20 after like 6 o'clock and I started at 4. Yeah, I started at 4:30. Oh, it's been forever. Well, anyway, I had a very accomplished day at work. Not enough water. I dumped it over. I had it on the other side, didn't dump it or nothing, but I come here and it's like it wants to dump over, I swear. Anyway, uh, I get my hair done in February. Oh, it's going to be really, it's all right. If I wear a beanie, it's good. I figure a month was not going to kill me, yeah. I've been just like, kind of splurging a little bit. Not splurging. I couldn't find my tarot cards, so I bought some new ones. And I thought to myself, shoot, you know, I like those ones too. And, you know, I'm just like, if they're 11 or 12 bucks, usually I buy more than one. You know. He was. So anyway, uh, oh, here, let me, when I get out of a shower, I'm cold, so I bundle up. Yeah, the nightmare before coffee. My cat still thinks that, you know, he's going to be on the show. Hi. Oh. Yep, he's around here. He sure is, and he's just jumping his blanket like usual. So anyway, it was a really busy day, and I wanted to finish something up at work, and I said, look, it'll take me a couple hours longer, and it'll be done. I got it done in an hour and a half. So that's good. I get to go home early, an hour and a half. Get to go home early, yeah. So let's have some more weed. Yeah. One bad review and you never forget it. Oh, God. Different grinders are different. You know, they're made different stuff. Yeah, it's like, okay, which one goes where? They have two different ones. So here we go. Hello, JK. Hello. Yes, I'm enjoying after I guess you would say a really good day at work. You finish something up, even ahead of schedule. That's what I like. Yeah, even my cat admits it's great. Thank you. Well, thank you for joining up here. Put a thumbs up, it'd be great. You know? I had a real good day at work. Let's enjoy the off time. Tomorrow I go in, and I get to go home early because I stayed to finish up a job. So I'm happy. Well, thank you very much. I also will be putting on a shortcut when you do cooking. I cook with a company called HelloFresh. And no, they're not sponsoring me yet, but I'll show you shortcuts when you do cook with them. And I also will be, I want to do a gaming channel. It'll be more fun though. I always have fun. I'm like the ones that try to find the different things and I get in trouble. Like I poke other, I don't know. They had in this one alien game, if you poked someone, when you played live, it was hilarious. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. And if you like me so much, please subscribe and share and also put a like. There are a lot of people that are pretty, yeah, out in this world. And yeah. Oh, thank you very much. Anyway, what would you like to talk about? Because I was just going to ramble on stuff and, you know, I'm just a normal girl doing a YouTube channel and enjoying myself. So tell me about yourself, you know, what do you do job-wise? I appreciate the comments, but you know, it's nice. I help with the channel and I make videos. You're welcome to like and subscribe. I had a real long day, but it was good. I felt accomplished. Thank you very much. I need to get it done though. I just was informed that we'll be on February that I get my hair done. I'm like, oh, well, it is what it is. Because she couldn't do 12:30. It was 10:30. And no, 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 no. So, yeah. But thank you. I try to keep it up. I have a really great hairstylist. That's what keeps it nice. My hairstylist. She's a goddess. She's a goddess. I got a goddess for a hairstylist. Yes. No, I'm divorced. I paid for that shit. I should know. Oh, and trust me, I'm going to be changing back to my maiden name. I don't know why I was so freaking lazy on that one. Ugh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, you tell me about it. Yeah. Oh, I'm getting some good smellies. Yeah. I get smellies. Ooh, there we go. So, yeah. Oh, let me put something different on in the background. Oh, goodness. My screen. There we go. Oh, yeah. I got my kitty here. Yeah. I got my backdrop. Hello, everyone. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. So, anyway, a lot of people, mainly, their thing is we're going to be talking, since we have someone who just keeps giving me compliments and stuff, and is fishing me for knowledge. Maybe he's got my social security number, so I got to be careful. Anyway, we all have our spirit pets. Have you ever had a feeling, a pet that passed away, that they were right there? You were alone. You were in a place, or a dark place mentally, and you felt that pet that you haven't felt. I've had friends tell me about ghost pets that they were in. I had a friend who was in a dark place, and she said she felt a dog. Not just a dog. She didn't just have a dog. She had one of those big German shepherds. I know what she's talking about. So what happened was she felt a warm dog right next to her. Excuse me. You're hooked to me. Yeah. He was hooked to me. I was like, oh, I'm going to get you. Ouch. Stay. You're bad. Ah. And it comforted her enough to where she got over what she was going through. She said it was horrible. She goes, I had baby blues, but this was like horrid. And I go, well, you didn't have a baby. She goes, I know. She was going through a lot of problems. And she said that it was just like one day, it just got real bad. And, you know, we all talk about having ghost animals, or you hear an animal go upstairs or something and it's a ghost cat, it's a ghost dog. God dang, if you haven't heard any of those, Jesus Christ, what kind of childhood did you have? I had a bunch of storytellers though, so Christmas time was the time for talking about ghosts of all kind. And my cat is like driving me nuts. Yes, you are. My cat's playing with me. Come on, come on. All right, I'm done. Whew. All right, I'll play the other one. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. And I love my animals, but I've had some really mean neighbors. And when you have cats that get out and you have neighbors that are mean, yeah, it's sad, you know. So I keep him indoors. We have two chicken hawks not far from here, and he's about the size of a chicken, and he'd be like their little snack. So he stays inside. Yeah, it's like right in our backyard. You can see the nest and everything. A big chicken hawk. Yeah. So anyway, I have my cat, and I enjoy him. You know. And well, thank you very much. Yeah. Well, I live here in Nevada. It's a very nice place. There you could go skiing. I mean, what state? You could have it all. Skiing in the desert, you know, skiing and desert, you know. You can come out to Vegas. Yeah, we got the northern. So, yeah, you know, if you have, you know, I guess you are interested in spirit animals. You know, I've heard people say that they have been comforted by a spirit animal. This is a picture from the Hubble. I don't know how old the picture is. They have a newer picture out that's even more spectacular, so I'll have to check that one out. And I can use it as my backdrop, yes, because Hubble printed it out for everybody to see. So it means I can use it for my backdrop. That is where heaven is supposed to, or where God is supposed to be. You know, God, you know, the one you can't go and look at anyone else because he'll zap you dead or whatever, you know. So, yeah. Wow. Jeez. Anyway, I have found a lot of, I had a neighbor poison my cats and they died a horrible death. And I miss Garfield. I never had a cat quite like him. If I could go back in time, I would probably steal him. He was just an amazing cat. You can lay on him. He'd love it. You can just, you know, he was really good. And he liked going outside. So he pissed off the neighbor, and the neighbor did something bad, and my neighbors ruined her lawn because she used to like roll it up and put it in her garage. Yeah. Until one of the neighbors bought, and well, they did have a, like the one neighbor said, well, they did have a bleach sale. I mean, 50 cents a gallon. You can't beat that. And I looked at the other, so who bought it and who drove, or did somebody drove and buy it? And he says, I'm not saying nothing. And I go, well, look over, I go, so what did you guys write? Oh, effing bitch. And I'm like, wow, wow. The little kid's going to be learning new words this week, huh? Yeah, yeah. And he's laughing. He goes, that's funny. They're good. They will be. Huh. I wonder whether, well, I'm sure they'll be okay. So, yeah. I guess you can all say that, it is what it is. Yeah, I get guys on here that all the time say stuff like, I love you and all that stuff. And the reality of it is, I really don't go for, you know, um, more or less, I more or less try to brush it under the rug because of the fact that, you know, if someone really cares, I think that's nice. Thanks for coming on here. Subscribe, share, talk about it in a nice way. So, yeah. If I didn't have to charge this, it's all right, though. So I hope everyone is having a good day. I had a pretty good one, so I can't complain. So this is a, you know, oh, it looks like I need to get some more weed. I didn't get any weed where I usually sit, so. Yep, I see you. My little Liz nipping. Oh, there it is. I have to sit in the chair. There, I got my. I'm gonna have to get some more. Oh, this weekend I'm gonna have to go back, I guess. Oh boy. Oh God. Well, yeah, I'm getting a little bit light, so I'm going to have to pick up some more. Yeah. Since it's been dry, I think I'll take the ride over to, I was thinking of picking up some, going over to, getting a grab bag. They're about, oh, last time I went there, they were $15 less than what they were before. I was like blown away. Yeah. So I got to go back there. I'm going to go try there over there. Yep. So I'm going to go over to California for a little Here we go. I do like the smell. Oh. Oh, I was watching Blazing Saddles earlier. It was amazing. Well, let me go and do my comedy. Yep. Well, I'm the snake lady. I'm accomplished. And I haven't heard a thing from Brandon in a long time. I think he just cut me off. He said, "Nope, I'm done with you." And that's what he's doing. He just no longer talked to me or nothing. I was like, "Are you okay? You doing all right?" He didn't say nothing. And then about a while later, he typed, "Yeah, he's doing okay. He's living. He's doing whatever." And then you're like, okay, I was just I'm kind of worried. So lately, I recently lost my deck of cards. So I ordered like 3 other decks. I figure, why not try? Woohoo! Nothing like doing 3 different readings with 3 different decks. It's always so much fun. Yeah, it's like you can go, "So, am I going to have a date?" Because apparently, I don't have that much excitement at all. So here it is. I'm here. I'm working my butt off. Oh, yeah. I swear if I find one thing, I lose 5 other things. It's like, Jesus. Now go and watch. I bet you that person that was down over there saying all those lovely things, maybe it was my guy friend that I see. go through. Boy, do I miss my daughter. She come and visit and she helped me go through all kinds of shit. And I'm like, damn, girl. I don't know. I found this thing with the balsam and cedar. That's all I want, man. It smells nice and like a pine tree just sitting in the corner without you having to worry about putting it away or putting anything away or watering it. It's wonderful. I won it over at our elephant fun thing of stealing it from GB's kids. Yep. I stole it from. I told GB, you better watch out. I'm going to be stealing it from you. You just watch it. I was open and honest. Open, honest, and drunk. No. Open and honest and going, yep, I want what you have. Because, boy, I can buy some scenty things and throw it in and have a good old time. Yeah. So, I love you. Yeah. I love my cat. My cat is like the best cat ever. Of course, you know, when I leave, he has a party on my everything. And then I can't leave certain things down because he tries to hump everything. I should have called him Sir Humps a lot. Not, you know, oh, Bobby. Bobby gets very jealous. He goes, oh, I want to see you. He uses his closed little, you know, they are murder mittens. Let me see your murder mitten. Yeah, that's your murder mitten. That's right. That's your other murder mitten. Yeah, that's right. That's your other murder mitten with your murder mouth. Murder mouth and murder mitten. Murder mouth, murder mitten. Boom, 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 boom. Oh boy, that's right. That's you know, and you know, it's in a. I'm going to tell you this. Men think I'm a fisherman because they put out the line. And the line is, I'm a nice guy, I work hard, I got a little bit of money, I'll take you out to a nice restaurant. Hold it, you got me at nice restaurant. And that you got a job. But then I'm thinking, wow, you got a job and stuff, so 4 weeks. I did the 1 week thing and found out that guy didn't have a job. He was a con artist. He told me his job title, he would be like a, you know, shell drug dealer. And I go, well, I think I gotta go. Yeah, that's after I smoked some really good weed and yeah, I had to pray to Jesus and say, hey, he's an asshole, move on. I didn't make it home. Thank God for praying to Jesus and having faith. Well, we all have faith, you know. And it said there was a really bad accident, so it took a while to get home. Usually it takes from that area, should have taken about an hour. It took a whole 3 hours. Boy, was I sane when I got on that freeway. Ooh, I was wide-eyed and bushy-tailed, I tell you that much. And then it's like, it's when you leave and you're like, you know, sometimes I don't know what it is. I, I'm like, I'd rather not even be on any dating sites. Because if a guy likes me, he's going to go and say, hey, who's that person? Hey, let's find out what they are, you know. Let's see if they have other accounts. And, you know, they look at your side and they tell you who they are and they tell you that they are, you know, you know, that they're fascinated by you and they like to date you and they're in Vegas or whatever and they like to pick you up and they take you out on a date. That just don't happen. You know, Pretty Woman is just, let's be blatant and honest. Blatant being the men out here over in Pahrump. It's kind of like, I've yet to find one. There's been a lot of transplants. Yeah, a woman is here and the guy comes over here. Yeah, those are the transplants and they're not mine. So I have to sit there and go, Jesus. Uh, it just makes you think, doesn't it? So I'm going to see what life has planned for me, because I'm thinking that my guy has ghosted me. No emotions, no nothing. I don't know what's going on. But I've had the weirdest thing with my uh, the internet that's out in through here, like when I'm at work and stuff. It's really erratic and weird. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. So it's like really weird. But when I'm home for the first time, my stuff was pretty slow. I was like, whoa. Oh yeah, I got a couple nuggers left, so it looks like I'm gonna have to go tomorrow. Oh boy. Hello. That's right. So anyway, have you guys ever been fished? You men ever been fished? We're not talking where a woman asks for money through the internet. We're talking you all go on that date and you're waiting wherever you're supposed to be meeting, and you find out, what was it, this one, well, I used to be a bartender and we used to swap ugly stories, and this one guy, he all used to talk about, he went on this date. It was the funniest story, by the way. He was for 6 months fished. Now she didn't, it wasn't like a fishing like, it was kind of like a fishing like the Omega fishing. You go and you spend 6 months, you guys send pictures, she send naughty, you send, back and forth, and it's all lovey-dovey, and he can't wait to meet her. He's talked to her, he's heard her voice, hasn't seen like real pictures, so he goes and he's waiting and waiting, and there comes this woman. She sits down next to him and she's like all hugging him, and he's like, where the hell did this woman come from? Because god damn, did she eat my date? And I'm sitting there listening. I go, so what'd you do? And he goes, I took the picture and I said, what happened to her? She looked down. Oh, I gained a couple pounds. Like, when did you gain a couple pounds? And he got into this thing about being fished, and he was all upset. So he went with his friends to the bar, and he was sitting there all laughing. And I go, oh boy, this isn't good. I feel so sorry for the lady. She really loved you, and you should have just said, hey, let's work it out. I go, she lied to me. And I go, oh. And that's, I just didn't even touch that. I go, well, it was supposed to be funny, but the funny part was when he said, did what happened? I never got to video chat with you. I never really seen you, so I feel that you've been big for a while, and he couldn't deal with it. I couldn't believe it. I really said, well, there's a man for every woman. So maybe I'll find my man one day and he will go, oh, you're nice and weird and I think you're so cool. Woo! and take me out on a date. I want to go not to a steak place. I want to go to the Cheesecake Factory. That's right. That's what I'll know. See, I thought things were going to work out, but I don't know. I'm just sitting there thinking, you know, I haven't heard from, pretty much I've been ghosted by Brandon, and I'm like, well, I'm just going to sit back and go through my shit because I'm going to be honest. I might as well pour into myself because, geez, what am I going to do? Hey, let's go into my crap hole of a room. The whole house looks like a big old crap hole. Let's just add to it. Yeah, I can't even bring them to my room. It looks like, you know, crap holes are us. Hi. We don't have better homes than garden out here. We got crap holes and, oh my God. So yeah, I gotta take some stuff out of there, figure out what I got. I gotta make a list of the stuff on top because I got a big old cubby hole that's real big, and yeah, my cat goes in there and plays digs, and I have to bring him out. Oh. So when the thing is, I'm tired of being on the dating sites. I figure if I'm gonna meet someone, it'll be on a weekend. Maybe I'm out and about. Maybe I'll bump into somebody. Who knows? Because Brandon, he ghosted me a long time ago. I don't know what went up with him. I'm wondering if he's healthy and okay, but I'm thinking, hey, I'm just letting him take his breath, and he's probably out looking for another female. I don't know. I haven't heard heads or tails from him, so it's all sitting back and pouring to yourself because Jesus Christ, it's, eHarmony's an e-joke. But, Brandon has that app, by the way. Oh, yeah, I seen it on this thing. I'm like, dude, who are you hiding it from? It's. I got off it last month. I got I actually been refunded by eHarmony. Just to let you know, they did refund me. And they did take a lot of note of how I felt. So if Brandon's on there, I hope he has fun because eHarmony, and for the men, oh yeah, it's like the men. eHarmony is for men. I'm going to be very, very honest. eHarmony is very male oriented. It's like grandpas are like the hot commodity on there, and the women not so much. It's like, wow, I've never been on a website where, okay, y'all, what happened was a guy in a fucking wheelchair told me, hey, you know what? I got better digs somewhere else, and now I could do better. I'm like, holy cow. What kind of life insurance policy does that motherfucker have? Because goddamn, he's like a hot commodity. And I'm like, what am I, cold piss? Oh, I was not having it. I was so sad that week. eHarmony, the way to make a woman feel like shit. Because I'll never go on that website. They could go eat Harmony it. Like I said, if you're a grandpa, on you maybe have a really good insurance policy, go on eHarmony. There's a lot of a lot of gold. Oh shoot, I'm trying to get this out. There's a lot of women on there. Just real, yeah, affectionate, loving. And then they're also on about 5 different websites that are current available, and they are out and about. But, like I said, if you do your reversal of stuff, if you go on, and I always tell people, when you first start dating, do a background check. You want to make sure if you're dating somebody, if you're in a committed relationship, that that person isn't playing canoodly. But apparently, eHarmony has proven a point that maybe he has, because he was on eHarmony and he did go on there and he did, put out there that he wanted, because it was popping up. So someone was talking to him on eHarmony and it wasn't me. So maybe he found someone, Brandon found someone on eHarmony, you know, who knows? He did say he did not really believe me to be his girlfriend, so, you know. So it's been quiet on the whole threshold. I'm expecting that he's going to announce wedding bells soon. Because I'm just I bet you he's on eHarmony talking to all those chicks, telling them, yeah, I got this going on, I got that going on. He's a hot commodity. I'm sitting here going, oh, jeez. So we're almost done. I just wanted to say, you couldn't pay me enough to go on eHarmony again. As far as I'm concerned, I will never go on something quite that demeaning. Yeah, there is nothing like going on eHarmony and a guy in a wheelchair goes, yeah, I'm a hot commodity. And you're like, oh, okay, yeah, thanks. And then you're in your back of your mind, you go, I wonder what kind of insurance policy that sumbitch has. Because I'm going to be honest with you. If you're a good liar, because a lot of these guys talking about they worked at it. Yeah, I had one guy on there. He said he insinuated he worked in other special areas of the government. And I'm like, it must have been that asshole government. Yeah. A lot of men that are full of themselves go on eHarmony. A lot. Yeah. And they get a lot of women on there because I was like on there and within 48 hours I was like bored of the site. Okay. All right. I said hi to a bunch of people and nothing happened. I'm like, okay. All right. This is odd. Okay. Let's move on. It was really just odd, Yeah. So, if you want more comedy, I think that we will be talking about trust. Snake Lady will be talking about a neighbor and the dog or whatever. I'll make up something. It'll be something. It'll be comedy. Hi. Yeah, I'm so happy to have my weed. Woo-hoo. So I don't know what the comedy will be about, but it'll be something, new. And I will be working on it. I got 2 pluses. That's good. It sounds like just kidding, just kidding. So anyway, yeah, I'm kind of wondering, huh? So I got 2 people here. Thank you. I would love to get, I think that later on, tax season's coming and there are several things I wanted to do. And I wanted to upgrade my phone. I really need it bad. And I wanted to also make a movie. And I think I'll make it 60 minutes long, but I'm trying to figure out, the things about it. But that's what I've been wanting to do. But I also want to get a gaming system of some kind. I'm going to have to deal with a gaming system, I think. And I'm wondering, you know, if I should get it from Rent-A-Center, if I could get it from a different point of origin that, and I'm like, well, let me see what I can go out there and find. Maybe I'll take my son with me. I'll beg him. Come on, I'll take you. Let's go get Java Junkie. Hey, you gotta go to Java Junkie. See? So yeah, I'm going to Java Junkie. I usually go on a payday, but I like doing it Friday. Java Junkie. I love Java Junkie. It is funky, funky monkey. And they have over at Java Junkie, you can buy their sticker for $5 and you can use it for your purchase, that purchase, and it saves 10%. It is amazing. If you go once a week, or if you have a day at work where you go, it's like not your fault or anything, but it's an oh fuck, what happened? Yeah, that's a Java Junkie. You can also get shakes. They're wonderful. They got a shake that tastes like, like the popsicle, like an orange creamsicle. And then what you top off a movie from Mel Brooks. They've been playing a lot of Mel Brooks. So I came home and I was so lucky to catch part of Blazing Saddles. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Oh God, it's so wrong now. Right now, it's just yeah, it's the best ending. Good day. So I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm sorry, I just zone out when I smoke. I've been known to I gotta get a staring point somewhere, and I usually look at my phone if I'm home, or I look at, I get intense in looking at a movie. I notice little things, so. It's just joking. Just kidding, just kidding. So anyway, yeah. Well, we have 5 minutes. Yeah. So here it is. It's amazing. I've never thought that a website would be catered to men. That's right there, eHarmony. Oh boy, I bet you they got the best gold diggers out there. No, I went on there thinking that I would get a great connection. You hear all these things. In 24 hours, I was texted by my future husband, Gerardo. Oh, it's some old guy, old geezer in a wheelchair. Ah, I just love him. Ah, his life insurance is ho ho. Yeah. But of course, you know, if Brandon's on there, boy, oh boy, he's probably a hot commodity. Woo-wee. He probably got women like pouring out their heart and souls. Oh, honey. Oh boy, yeah. Because I haven't heard anything from him at all. Like nothing. And I am blown away. I'm like, wow, I have been ghosted. Woo. Oh, God. So I hope everyone here has a wonderful evening or morning or wherever or whenever you're watching. And have a great day. Omega out. I am going to bed.